Our minor project was credit card fraud detection using support vector mission, and my teammates are Tarun, Varun, and Tejasujit, and our supervisor was Dr. A.M. Senthil Kumar. And these are our agendas. And the abstract. A system of credit card fraud detection is an important for today technologies. When compared to the last 5 years, this 2022 year, many people started using these credit cards. And the objective, the aim of our project is to detect the fraud transactions which was done by the credit cards. And the scope of the project was to detect the fraud transactions, whether there was any suspicious transactions was done by using the credit cards. And the introduction was today world, most of the people are using credit card transactions because the bank offers were attracting the people by giving in certain offers such as 10% discount on credit cards. And by this in this present days, when compared to the physical credit cards, virtual credit cards are becoming more popular because it is easy to apply and easy to get the credit card. And fraud detection, we are using two algorithms for detecting our credit card fraud detections, and one is SVM and one is ransom forest.
Architecture diagram. Transaction for the transaction SVM algorithm is applied. After that, if we you will get the output for this algorithm. If the output is 1, it is detected as the fraud transaction and the message will be sent to the bank. And if the output is 0, it is considered as a normal legitimate transaction and it allows transaction. The data flow diagram. First, the collection of the data. It includes the collection of the data, and the data is sent to the pre-processing technique. In the pre-processing of the data, here the data is clean and the unwanted data or irrelevant data is removed in this process. And after this, a perfect data is created. A machine learning algorithm is applied for this perfect data. And in this machine learning algorithm, it trains the data. After the training the data is tested, and after testing we will get the output.
Here we are using Google Colabs. Here we will import pandas. We will import libraries like pandas, NumPy, Skylearn. Here we are using two type of algorithms, which are SVM and random forest. SVM and random forest are both are supervised machine learning algorithms, which are used for classification and regression problems. The goal of SVM algorithm is to create the best line or decision boundary that can segregate the n-dimensional space into classes. Random forest, it will build the decision trees on different samples and take their majority votes for classification. These both algorithms will be judged by using accuracy. Here we will import the dataset, and next we will find the valid transactions and fraud transactions based on the class values 0 and 1. If the class value is 0, we will consider it as valid transaction. If the class value is 1, we will take it as fraud transaction. Here we will be importing random forest using Skylearn to train and test the data. Based on the training and testing, we will find the accuracy value and confusion matrix. After performing the training and testing, based on the all values, we will plot a graph which is confusion matrix, which helps us to segregate the fraud transactions and valid transactions.
Dataset collection. In our dataset, there are total 2,84,807 transactions. In those transactions, 492 transactions were detected as a fraud transaction by using our algorithm. And data pre-processing. Data pre-processing is used to diagnose the fraud transactions with whether if there are any null transactions like missing values or any missing integers or any missing numbers.
Testing. First, we will know about unit testing. Unit testing indicates the test cases planned, which validates that used programming logic is working properly or not. The program input produces correct output or not, we will be checking, and validate results are done or not, we will be knowing in unit testing. Integrate Integration testing. It is designed to check the software components that we are using are performing properly or not. Functional testing. Functional testing can be defined many ways, but a sample definition functional succeeds when the software function is mannered that can be reasonably expected by the customer. White box testing. It is also known as glass box testing. In this testing, design methods can be used to control the structure of the procedure. Black box testing. It is also called as behavioral testing. It is complementarily approach that is like to uncover different classes of errors than the white box testing.
This is our dataset which was collected. After executing this dataset in Google Colab, we got this output, where we had used an support vector machine algorithm.
Conclusion. By this, we conclude that support vector machine gives the accurate output than the random forest algorithm used in this project. And major task of nowadays is to create associate degree correct, precise and quick police work for fraud observation system. Cards fraud will detect, not solely fraud.
Future enhancement. Cost sensitive learning approach will be implemented by considering the misclassification cost. The price of misclassification a fraud class as a legitimate class which corresponds to the fraud amount is far higher than the value of misclassification. These are the references.